So we are out doing something I've been putting off, and that is sweet potato harvesting. And I've been putting it off for two main reasons. I am not expecting a good sweet potato harvest for the first time ever. I think it's going to be absolutely pathetic. I got a really late start. I had a hard time getting my sweet potato starts to take. And then we had tons of rain, just tons and tons and tons of rain. And that's been my struggle getting out here, getting these sweet potatoes harvested, because it hasn't dried out and it's going to rain again tomorrow. I can't put it off any longer. So that being said, I'm in here digging and it's not looking good, and I might as well share it with you guys. Puny, puny, puny sweet potatoes. There's no like, oh, it's Christmas. No. Honestly, guys, why I'm so excited is sweet potatoes are my absolute favorite vegetable. And when I learned that I could grow them up here in Michigan by accident last year, oh, it's like Christmas. Oh, so happy. Yay. This is like getting a lump of coal in your stocking. Oh, so sad. But let me show you real quick. So a lot of these sweet potatoes got really crisped up. We have had one frost and they definitely succumbed to that first frost. So I can't wait any longer. There's no point. I mean, the plants are dead. So let's just get in here and see if we have any luck whatsoever. Maybe. It's not bad. I'll eat that one. Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe. I think the ones down at the end look a lot better.
Nice. Here's one more over here.
That's not bad. One so far. He's the overachiever.
Yeah, maybe he makes up for all of them. I feel like it just broke.
Some of them aren't bad. And it's not
what we're used to.
What we're used to. But it's not like we got skunked.
So some of you might be interested to know, like, look how, I mean, most of them are coming out pretty darn good. This soil has only ever been Ruth Stout bed. I mean, it was started with grass, cardboard, straw the first year, and we just layered and layered on, you know, straw and grass clippings and leaves, and just turning into great soil. It just wasn't great growing conditions for me for sweet potatoes this year.
This almost looks like a reroot, like it grew. You know how it'll root itself back into the ground? Which is kind of why you need to flip the arms on them. Arms, limbs. This is the end where I thought we might do better. But these are the ones that when you planted them, these are most of the ones that survived, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it mostly the far end that you had to replant?
Oh, look at him. Getting warm for the winter. That plant was good. Nice.
It's a long one. Right there.
Nope.
Right there. One potato.
All right, just as an experiment, I did have like 2 leftover slips, so I wanted to throw them in my straw bale gardens to see if I got anything. Of course, this got like crazy crowded during the growing season, so I'm sure they didn't get enough sun. So I just stuck it right down in the middle. But there's one, but it's already getting an eye on it, so I don't think that one definitely went too far. But look how this straw bale broke down. That's pretty cool to show you guys. This turned into compost. Yeah, I don't see any more baby little slips, but nothing. I don't know where this one was, so we're just gonna dig around and see if we find anything. I'm super impressed. Oh, here's one. Funny. Look how it grew all flat like that. And it too also has eyes on it, which is bizarre to me. I've never had a sweet potato do that before. But guys, I am totally impressed. This is the first time I've dug in this. Look at that earthworm. Look at that. At this compost that this straw bale garden made. Oh my gosh, these earthworms are fat. Look at those suckers. Crazy good. So this is awesome just to, if you don't have a compost making system at your house, to just do straw bale gardening to create your own compost. That's super fun. I just want to play in it. I'm so happy. Like, wow, dang, snappy. That's exciting. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. And those earthworms. I cannot get over these guys. That's exciting. I'm going to use this to amend some of my garden beds. I will definitely use it. I'm about to plant my garlic, so I'm definitely going to use it where I'm planting my garlic. And then just other places, I'll just pick this up and sprinkle it and amend some of the garden beds with both of this straw bale gardens compost that it made. But let's go take a look at all of the sweet potatoes that we ended up with. Wow, and excite ourselves at the anticlimactic ending of this year's sweet potato growing. So all in all, not too totally bad.
It's like 20 pounds in this one, maybe.
I would say easily 25 pounds. Probably 25 pounds, I guess.
Yeah, probably.
30.
I don't know. I'm a bad judge of that.
All in all, I mean, not my monster sweet potatoes that I'm used to growing, but this is a really standard grocery store baking potato. Now that said, I do have a lot of small ones, but I can just, you know, cut these up and preserve them. Like, yeah, some really nice, I mean, that's half of a forearm and a hand. So, not terribly disappointing, but I just love it when I'm like, every single one is like, oh my gosh. So I'm pleasantly surprised, I should say that. It's not some real big gangbusters, but it's not a harvest that I can't enjoy and consume. So that's fun. Now, a lot of you, since I did mention my straw garden beds, I won't leave the soil exposed like this. I'll come back and rake the straw over it and it'll rest for the winter. So if you do are interested in Ruth Stout gardening, we have a whole playlist on Ruth Stout gardening. Straw bale gardening this year was the first time, so that's just another take on it. And I think straw bale gardening is an excellent example of what you're able to build with Ruth Stout. Me being able to show you how much compost that turned into. So that's basically what you're doing on the ground every single time you Ruth Stout garden. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, you definitely got some for eating.
Yeah, I love my baked potatoes. I will tell you, last year I canned sweet potatoes for the first time. And I won't say I'll never do it again, but I definitely won't do the bulk of my harvest that way. Because it's very limited what you can use them for. I loved my baked sweet potatoes, and I missed that when I ran out. So
you make sweet potato tacos and all kinds of different things.
I make all kinds of fun things. All right, well, that's about the last of it. The only thing left in the garden is beets, and I'm probably gonna let those go a few more frost, just to sweeten them up a little bit extra, and then we'll harvest those.
I think there's quite a few in there, maybe.
I think so.
Some of them got like pretty big.
Yeah. All right, guys, talk to you later.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I think so.